Mission Impossible 4 has to do with world peace. World peace is a wonderful vision for humanity, but it's a terrible goal. That's because if you have even one war or one conflict, you do not have world peace. World peace is also too poorly defined to measure. It leads to endless religious and philosophical disagreements about the end state. Altogether, the goal of world peace harms humanity's self-esteem because we will never be able to measure up to that perfect goal. Therefore, invent a new vision for humanity that does not have all these shortcomings and that inspires humanity to transform the world. Now, I thought about world peace because at the end of each year I felt down because it seemed we made no progress towards a better world. Eventually I realized what I just told you, that it is a goal or vision that harms our self-esteem, that sabotages humanity's self-esteem because we can't be that perfect. So I thought of an alternative goal. The goal is, or the main part of the goal, is a 99% reduction in preventable suffering and death before the end of the century. Now that seems as unattainable as world peace, but it's different because the 99% reduction translates to about a 1.1% reduction in different forms of suffering each year. So you can imagine a 1.1 reduction in childhood deaths from smallpox or diphtheria or malaria. You can imagine a 1.1 reduction in accidental deaths or child abuse or deaths from war or major injuries from war. So pick 40 of the worst forms of suffering, figure out the baseline, and then define what a 1.1% drop would be numerically. Then that would help inspire people, and say at the end of the year, people, let's say we achieved the 1.1% drop in 32 or 35 of the 40 goals. Then we could pat ourselves on the back. It would raise humanity's self-esteem, and we could reallocate resources towards the other forms of suffering where we weren't reaching the goal, so that year after year we would feel progress or experience progress towards that 99% reduction in preventable suffering and death, which is close enough to world peace for us to feel that we were transforming the world. The words that I picked for this new goal are two Japanese words, Sakai. I means love or harmony. Sakai means border, frontier, or limit. And so the Sakai would be the harmony frontier. And I believe it would be a much more positive, much more affirming goal for humanity. Thank you for listening.